isn't your day, for the happy fun time has begun to fade. Watch as we reanimate our corpses you abandoned or dismantled or mishandled, but we won't be skipped and swayed. Trapped within these walls, you left our souls to drip away. The ink decayed, the walls at bay, but a reckoning has come today. You say Loris has no guts cause you replace it with mechanical strain. We've been tortured, but we move forward. This disorder kills your day.
All right. Hopefully that will be better. Do let me know if the music is too loud. Hi, everyone. Sorry about that. I am trying some new things with my setup. Yeah. Oh boy, how do I even word this? So, I got a new portable hard drive and I was transferring stuff over to it, but when I put it into my strip that has like a bunch of USB ports. Okay, now I'm stuck in a loop. Okay. We're gonna not do that. Ah! This is awful. Okay. So, I was transferring stuff over, but it wouldn't, go into, it just would not load when I put it into my multiple USB, strip. So, I said, screw it, we're gonna just connect it directly to the computer and put everything else in my strip. Usually, my microphone is not in my strip. It's connected directly to my computer so that I have less problems when voice acting, but I forget the AT2020 and, like, every other USB mic is like, hey, you gotta reset everything with your sound anytime you do that. So, OBS was not happy with me. But on the bright side, I remembered to advertise to every server that I needed to beforehand, so we could just get right into it. We got more reference images. We are more than set for today. I got it on Twitter, I got it on Instagram. Is there anywhere that I've forgotten to share this thing? Oh no, Devil, I'm so sorry. That's rough. Noah! Hi! Okay. Also, phone. Oh, what are you doing? Yes, I do have an AT2020. It was recommended by a dear friend, who I happen to trust in the world of voice acting. So, yeah, we rolled with it, and it's been a very good fit for my needs, I gotta tell you. Hello. Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. Eventually we will get this streaming thing down, but not today. Jason the Hedgehog, hello! I don't think I recognize your username, but welcome! I am feeling alright, Bernie. We took some time to do some mock-up sketches for, our drawing here, so hopefully that will help us to better draw Audrey, because I am not quite happy with how yesterday's drawing went. So we're gonna try again. It's gonna be good. But yeah. Now I've had dinner, I've got my water here. It is good stuff. For those of you who are new in the chat, welcome. I'm Kat Alyst, this is the beta stage, and we do a lot of experimental things in the world of art. I'm still very... You'd think that I'd be better at doing this live streaming thing after having done it for, like, years for voice acting as an improv channel. But... nope. I'm better when I'm in character and I'm just managing everybody. But not by much. Hello, Mochi! Good to see you! Oh, Jason. Well, thank you. I'll treasure that always. No, because then they'll just assign her more art to do, and it'll be unfortunate. Man. Okay, so I'm just gonna move stuff around here on the desk, and then we will get started. I am curious what you've heard me as Rouge in, though. It's probably Adrenaline Dubs, but I'm always curious how people have found me. Alright, so how's everyone doing tonight? We good? Is it a lovely Thursday? Number one, thank you, Bernie. Oh gosh. Beth, I'm sorry, I need to read this out loud. Welcome to the channel stream where Kat is amazing, the puns fly free, and we make Joey say some excellent cursed things, which he excels at. Yes. Yes, I do. No, I Oh, colossal mood, Floof. Colossal mood. Do let me know if I need to turn the music down at any point. Okay, I'm going to close out Discord. Because, oh boy, do not need that in my life. I am so afraid for how much the mouse is going to not behave. Please be better than yesterday. Okay, we've closed Discord and Task Manager. Mochi, colossal mood. I did not want to get out of bed. But you know what? We did, and we are here, and we're gonna make the most of the time that we've got. Oh, yeah. Oh, you've heard, Jason, you've heard my favorite Rouge comic. Oh my gosh, I love that one. The one with the pyramid and the, yeah. You have no idea how hard it was to keep a straight face while doing the mummy curse part. Oh, devil. Don't even joke about that. It's storming where you are. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Good. Glad to hear that y'all are doing good. That's great. Okay. Wait, which layer is this? It's that one. Okay. What can I say, Henry? I excel at venting and other sus behavior. God. We're just gonna continue to insult poor Dave Rivas. I'm sorry, Dave. Yeah, okay. We're gonna... Yeah, that's good. Okay. Woo! So we're gonna use our powers of art. Wow, the playlist is not quite going in the direction I wanted to. Ooh, yes. Okay, we can have some Nate. Nate works. Oh, gosh. Ain't that a mood. We're... Oh, that's the wrong tool. Why do we even have that tool? Yes! Oh, that's so much better. Thank you. Thank you, art. Oh, we are in business, baby. So let's get this body mocked up and start again. Yeets you into the rain. My God. Make a way, give pain to the ink machine. In the end, you're in for one hell of a night. We could have some Nathan Arch, too. I'm not gonna draw Nathan Arch, though. We blame Dave, not say sorry to Dave. No, I can say sorry to Dave. Someone has to do it. Speaking of which, I have gotten maybe half an hour through the last cast live stream, because I watched a little bit today, not a ton. Slowly working my way through that. I gotta tell you, I don't want any spoilers past this, but I'm at the point where Wilson Presley has showed up, and it's great. Thank you, Tim Simmons. You are an absolute treasure of a human being, and we love you. Okay. Soon you will see. Before you know it, we'll all be part of this machine. Gosh. Joey told Henry the success starved him. And without warning, Joey sings Material Girl to explain his main pain. Oy vey. Y'all crack me up, you know that? Into us, and cavities that remain. God. Okay, I feel like I need to turn the music off. Like, just... But I don't know. I don't know. Henry, I am not a god. I am not a machine. I am a material girl. Funny you should say that, Frankinator. I mean, do you happen to know that I'm a doll customizer? And I'm making an Audrey doll at the moment? Because if not, now you know. Okay, let's see here. I still don't know what I want to put her as wearing in this. I got thinking about this because we started talking about Octopus Audrey last night. And it's like, how can I make this work within my AU? And I think I have a solution. And it's great. Yeah. A material girl in an ink world. It's ironic, I know, but I make do. Dave, I'm sorry for insulting you. Oh, God. Oh, excellent. I am glad. Not everybody has. A lot of people are like, wait, what? You do what with dolls? And then some people only know me for one art form, so it's like, you know, I never know who's gonna pop into these streams. Is it somebody who knows I'm a voice actor? Is it somebody who knows I illustrate? Is it someone who knows I fanfic? Is it someone who knows any number of things? I don't know. You never know who's gonna come into that live chat. It would be really great if somebody unexpected came into that live chat right now. That would really sell the comedy at this moment, but that's not how that's gonna go. Also, where did my phone go? It's in my pocket. Okay. Oh, yes. I do know, Jason. I have a friend, his name's Stormer, who is a huge Power Rangers and Super Sentai fan. Oh my gosh. Loves that so much. Yeah, Jack Fane of all trades. That's great. Thank you so much. My gosh. Imagine if Wilson was a gamer? Would he play Among Us? I'm sorry, I'm gonna milk the Among Us because I actually love Among Us unironically a lot, actually. I mean, Fiddle can attest. Fiddle over there can absolutely attest to how much I love Among Us. Okay. Mochi! You can't just say things like that! Actually, you can, because you did. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. I wish I were as cool as Jack Fane. Ooh, good question. If I were a character in My Hero Academia, what quirk might I have, and which characters would you meet? I actually have never watched My Hero Academia. The most I know of My Hero is I have a cousin who is like 8 years younger than me. And she writes My Hero Academia fan fiction. So everything I know is from reading her fanfics. I've never watched it. Oh, thank you, Bernie. You're very sweet. Well, Wilson could play Pong. He'd like some Pong, I think. Yeah. What's the word? What is the word for it? What would my quirk be? I don't know. I feel like I'd have one of those quirks that's like, you know, it seems pretty useless until like you actually see it in action and it's amazing. Because I'm just that kind of person. I love that tropiness of it. I wonder if I could be like a narrator quirk. That'd be really cool. It'd be like a nice combination of my love of voice acting and writing. Like, what if I could, you know, write the narrative into existence? Like, not like a ton, because that would be way too godly, but like, and then he noticed a puddle on the ground, and boom, there's a puddle on the ground. Like, you know, that, I don't know. I don't know if that would work within the rules of quirks, because again, I'm not a member of this fandom, but I think that'd be cool. Although really, that sounds like a very Joey Drew kind of thing to do, so maybe I should be a little more concerned about myself here. Okay. Alright. Bernie, I know that's a typo. But you think I'd have something with paint or some kind of illiterate here? That's it. My superpower is being illiterate. I love it. Or your quirk is being a singer. Oh, you guys are sweet. I mean, I do sing, but I don't think that's my I don't think that's my primary passion in life, you know? Like I do a lot of things, but I mean, you don't see exclusively song videos on this channel for a reason. I think singing is something I do because I love it, but it's not like, you know, my driving passion. It's not the thing that moves me to keep going. Okay. All right. Ooh, the Wellerman, yes. Love the music that we're getting tonight. Ooh. Beth, okay, you know a person whose art persona is a dragon and hoards typos. That's cool. I love it. Y'all are really here for my voice. My gosh. I am immensely flattered. Thank you. Okay. Part of the problem is I used myself as the model here, and Audrey and I are not the same size of person, so trying to compensate for that is being hard. What am I drawing this time? Hello, Cheyenne! Good to see you again! We are back to drawing Audrey from last time, but we are improving on our mermaid sketch from then, and we are doing a better octopus mermaid. Look, I even brought my hands. The only part of my body you will ever see. We will, like, actually put effort into those hands in a bit. Oh my gosh. Artiste. Oh, that... Bernie, you're sweet. Thank you. Gosh. I love seeing, like, fan characters for stuff like that, or original characters that are inspired by pieces of media like this. It's so refreshing and fun, and I just... Oh, gosh. Okay, is that actually... No, that's not quite angled right. Hang on. We'll take our leave and go. Okay. Oh, gotta skip this one. No. No. Yes. Of course I'm gonna turn on my favorite one. My head's full of teeth, but they're made for smiling, despite the bodies piling up. get ripped apart? Can I trust you with my heart? Oh, have fun with coloring your OC. Yeah, that is one of the things I love about these streams. Because, like, even if we're not all chatting at the same time, we can all create together, you know? And that there's something fun about that. Hello, Bella. Lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. In a world devoid of color, is what I call divine. Black is the color of joy. Black is the blood on my casket. It's the ballad of the void. Wait, you didn't know I could sing? Bella, I have a song cover on my channel. I've been in song covers that some of our friends have done. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love singing. Yeah, if you guys are in need of something to listen to on a Friday night, you know, I've got a cover of Oogie Boogie's song from The Nightmare Before Christmas, but styled as Twisted Alice. And that's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And I did. 'Cause I'm me. Okay. Love that it looks like I'm cradling my reference here. Just like I did, so don't fight it. Death is no such dreadful thing when you can rest and ache. Your lullaby will set you down to lie and hang you out to dry and make you proud to die. You see, the whole point of doing the stream earlier tonight was so that I could sing without worrying about waking anybody up, because everybody was in bed by the time I was streaming before. So, hello, Music Lover 9214. Welcome. Noah, you're painting doors. Oh my goodness, I hope your door painting goes well. My goodness. Hello, Ashley Song Lover. Lovely to have you. My goodness. Oh. Hey, be nice to yourself, Cheyenne. In this house, it doesn't matter how good of vocalists we are. The important thing is that we have fun singing, but I'm sure you're better than you give yourself credit for. My grandfather will often say he can't carry a tune in a bucket, and yet there are so many things that he sings that I think sound wonderful. So, you're your own worst critic. For those of you who are new in my chat, do be sure to read the description for our rules and guidelines for a positive and safe community. Oh my god. No, I feel your pain. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. Ooh, needle felting. Ah, Beth, what are you needling? Or felting. Or whatever the verb is. I want to know. That sounds like fun. Unless you're uncomfortable sharing. You do not have to. But like, I hope you're having fun. And I hope it goes well. No! Beth really came in here and said, I'm gonna threaten the chat. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's... Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better about this now. This is good. Okay. Oh, I forgot to look up a reference of octopi. Welp. This is your lullaby. Gosh. Okay. Bioluminescent octopus. Y'all. Yeah. Beth, that is a good way to put it. Ooh. Have I ever mentioned that octopi are beautiful? Holy cow. I'm looking up stuff on my phone, so it's not gonna show up on screen, but oh boy. Ah, Stupendium, yes. Yeah, Stella's me. Who's your decorator? Well, the angel's on the stage, so pipe down. If there's a secret that you want to find out, hop on the ink machine and write those pipes down. But at the heart, well, the art is heartless. Smart for the art of darkness. Don't tempt me, because I might try and sing the Bertram Piedmont part. Because I love this song so much. Alright, Cheyenne, thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry if that came off as a little aggressive. That was not the intention. But we love y'all so much. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, this is really fun. No, not working. So you're on the path of the starving artist. Ever seen a masterpiece get discarded? There's no need to be scared now. It's all the fun of the fairground. And I would say I'm on fair ground to take a little revenge. Now everybody's heard of Bertram Piedmont, because my work contains a certain Frisian, a hurtling freeform, disturbing demons are out of season, so much to keep on. Are you caught in a spin? Whirl, it's a shame that your organs and limbs will be lost in the ink. It's awfully grim. Did you want to be him? Well, it's a better man than you've ever been. A little hell up in the helter-skelter, no help or shelter. Be this tall to die. My breath control could use some work, but you know what? That's okay. But a pal of mine once you recalled belonged to the Count of Four. Crowd you've drawn to abandon us here was an act of war. We ink, but no malpractice forms. But Henry, you never gave a crap before till you dragged you down neath the factory floors. That belonged to the rapturous score. 3 rounds down and back for more. Remind me where you've heard that before. We love Art of Darkness in this house, my gosh. Preposterous. I live for my work, but I died to stop them. Ooh. You know, I'm wondering if we should change the size of the canvas a little bit. Ooh, you know, that is not a question for me. That is a question for my dear friend Giant Dark, who owns that AU. Which, by the way, Step Right Up AU is absolutely amazing. Highly recommend reading it up about it on Tumblr. Actually, will my stream cooperate enough for me to link this? Let's find out. We're already faring better than last time. Oh boy. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna try and link it in the chat. Oh, wait, no, your name isn't that on... It's... Bertram's Trousers. Giant Duck, I love that your username is Bertram's Trousers so much. He's not in the chat to be able to see this, and he probably won't be. But, you know, that's okay. Let me just pull up the SRU tag, because I want to show you guys. Once it loads, please. But you can't control the clock. It goes on and on. Too bad it ain't 6 a.m. You won't reach 6 a.m. Can't repent for our sins. Yeah, if you guys, like, want to go see the super cool circus AU that my friends and I do, you should go look at this page. Because it's cool. And we love it. Alright. Oh, nope. Don't close things that much. You're welcome. Honestly, I am always here for promoting SRU. We have so much fun. Oh my gosh. Release the evil within. No. Stop it. Right? Oh my gosh. Like, Giant Dark does an amazing job drawing Bertram. Like, he is one of the best Bertram artists and appreciators I know in this world. Highly recommend all of his work, but especially SRU, because, like, I'm very sentimentally attached to the circus fam. To go down. I am going to warn you guys, we are probably going to stop around 9:30 tonight because there is a stream I would like to watch, and I will try and remember to link it before we go. Remind me if any of you were still here by that point. Because Eric Bra is doing a stream tonight over on the Broadcast on Twitch, and he is promoting another artist's work for their isekai comic, I believe. I could be wrong on that. So don't quote me there. But I want to see what they are up to. And it would be really great if those of you who are comfortable would come and watch. Morning, there is alcohol on Eric's streams. He and his friend Death by Snoosu openly drink and have conversations. That's just the vibe. It's like chilling out with a beer. But if that's your thing, his streams on Thursdays and Tuesdays are really, really fun. Okay, we're getting a little bit of lag, but that's okay. We're making it work. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one. I have a couple FNAF songs in my playlist, but I'm not always in the mood. Ooh, yes, yes! By the empowered, they're suspect to... Actually, does it surprise anybody that this is in my playlist? Oh. Borkin. Yeah, see, I was really smart about how I made my Audrey reference. Oh, thank you, music lover. Bustin' just to make us grow, but we could be wrong to be afraid. Well, not this fate. Gosh, I feel like I'm not talking anywhere near as much as yesterday, because I was on fire yesterday talking about Bendy theories. Like, we were active in the chat. Holy cow. But that's one of those things that's great about live streaming. You never know what kind of an audience or what kind of an energy you're gonna get. Oh, who is Okay, I may have to mute that. Yeah. Go ahead. You are welcome to share in my chat. Just everybody be respectful about theories in here. Okay. There's a homicide inside the dirt. We're all gathered in a ring of fire. No, I am not. DA Games songs are very difficult for me to do. Unfortunately, that's most of what I listen to. You know, I've seen a lot of people propose that those are memories for either Audrey or Wilson specifically, but I'd love the idea if they were like memories from a bunch of different people. Like I always kind of assumed that might be the intention with what the pedestals are at the beginning of the first game. Like they represent a bunch of different people, but I don't know. It could be anything, but it's a good thought. Ray, hello. Lovely to see you, girl. How you doing? I think we are probably going to give her pupils. Does she actually have teeth in this shot? Wow, she does. Huh. Did not notice that before. They're really hard to see. Oh man, you got sushi? Ray, lucky you. Of course it's Joey. Ah, Dave. You know, when Joey Drew's song in the music review came out, I just... that broke my little heart. Like, not to, like, go on too much of a ambassador story on you, but we're gonna tell you a story. So, I knew what a lot of the audio sounded like before you guys did for the project, because, like, we got to hear some of the songs, you know, to draw for them. But Dave's was not one that I got to hear until the entire project was put together. Because, you know, it ends the show, and he edited all the songs together, and it was really, really nice. But when I heard this, when I heard his song choice for Joey, it hurt me so much, because this is a song that my dad used to sing in barbershop when I was little. And oh my god. Can I just, like, talk about Dark Revival for a sec? Hello, Makia! Hello! Wait, you wouldn't happen to be the Mincinio over in Anna's server, would you? I feel like your icons match. And sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Yeah, no. So, my dad sang a lot of barbershop songs, and often those would be my lullabies as a kid. This was not one. I'm actually going to pause the music for a sec because it's distracting me as I'm trying to tell this story. So, Gosh, man. Ah, yes, it is you. Hello, welcome to my stream. Ah, it is good to see you. Man. Spider. Where is the spider, Noah? I'm concerned. No, so like, man, but wow, just how, like, I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces. And it's just, his chorus sang that song all the time. It was one of their big show-stopping numbers. Well, not show-stopping, but it was a number they did on their spring show every year. So I'm very well acquainted with the song, and it's just, man, it hit me right there. Because Dark Revival, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to talk about my dad for a sec. So for those of you who don't know, because I do have some people who are new here, my dad's gone. His cancer finally got him after an 8-year battle in May of last year. And it's been difficult. This part of the reason that I do a birthday stream every year is I like having a community. And it has been particularly difficult when it comes to holidays and birthdays, because he's gone. And he's not here all of a sudden. And the only time my dad ever missed my birthday was when I was turning 17 years old. And I will never forget it, because when that happened, the reason he missed my birthday is because he was in treatment, because we had first found his cancer. It was a tumor in his eye about the size of a lima bean, and yeah. So he went in for treatment to take care of it immediately, and I wasn't going to see him that year. Except I did, because he Skyped with me. Back when we still used Skype. It wasn't that long ago, but boy, do I not use Skype anymore. And, he called with me, and we chatted, and it was so good to see him. And I remember his face was all wrapped up in bandages, because, again, he just had treatment. And I remember thinking at the time, and I don't know much about Naruto, but I'm like, wow, he kind of looks like Kakashi with the way he's bandaged up. I never told him that. He wouldn't know what that meant. But yeah, it's just, even though he was far away, he still tried to be there. And I'd like to think that he's still here with me now, even if he's not here physically. I got to spend a really good day with my mom and my brother, and, my grandmother called me. It was really nice to talk to her about art and stuff and being a nerd. We don't normally talk about that, so that's nice. But it's just, when Dark Revival came out last fall, it was very strange to me that it came out in November, because November is my dad's birth month. It didn't come out on his birthday. That would have been really weird. But the last thing I expected was for the big reveal to be that Joey Drew is a dad. So Joey Drew's a dad. And the game has a lot of themes of fatherhood. I often say that Bendy, as a franchise, always comes right when I need it. But boy, is that a twisted way for things to work out. The year I lose my dad, we get a game about fatherhood. Like, who could have predicted that? But I thought we'd be waiting for Bendy for a couple more years, and then we got a game that got me to interact with a bunch of friends and have a lot of fun, and it got me back to creating things. So you know what? It came when I needed it. And it's gotten me thinking about important things in life, and I'm grateful for Bendy. Joey's dad! Boogie woogie woogie. And I excel at being a father. No, I don't. I'm not gonna get into the debate as to whether or not Joey's a good dad, but, Joey Drew is a dad. I want, a small series of shorts or something of Joey dealing with shenanigans, the shenanigans of having an inky child, because that would just be funny on so many levels. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna draw her eyes bigger than maybe they should be, because I like big eyes. Thank you, guys. Amen to that. I mean, technically he is here physically, I mean, his ashes are right downstairs. Which is a horribly morbid thing to say, but we haven't interred them yet. But yeah, no. He's with me. So the ink machine is the mom. See, that's the real OTP that we needed this whole time. Joey, the only one for Joey is the ink machine. Yeah. I will have to run that by somebody later. They would get a kick out of that. Oh my gosh, thank you. I don't think of myself as having much of an accent, but technically I do. Because, like, even, you know, all throughout the United States, every state has its own accent, and you notice it more when you leave your state. Somebody came into the chat last night asking if I could do a New York accent, and it's really funny that somebody would ask that. Cause I'm not from the city, but I can do something that's city adjacent. But I mean, like, I spent so many years of my life in, like, around that area, not around the city, but, like, around other parts of New York because, you know, family and stuff. So it's like, yeah. Yes. Oh. I've forgotten that you're British. I am so sorry. Like, in my mind, people are people until I hear them. And then they're like people with X, Y, or Z. That was not a good way to put that. I'm so sorry. It's 1 a.m. Well, it's 1 a.m. for you. It's 8 o'clock for me. Oh my gosh, Ray, yes. Yes, we need the classic child episode of child messing everything up by drawing on the walls, but it's ink. That's ideal. Thank you. Please. Fanfic writers, to your keyboards! No, not really. We are gonna ink up her face just a wee bit, because I like it. Yeah. You can definitely tell I'm from the northeastern United States. Noah, I feel your pain. Noah, I'm gonna tell you a story, Noah. Okay, nobody can guess my age, right? Like, y'all know if you were in my stream last night how old I am. But when I was 14 years old, and you know, I got my first YouTube account, I was here, and I only showed my voice a little bit. Well, everybody when I was 14 thought I was 17. Then I actually get to be 17, and everybody thinks I'm in my 20s. Then I get to be in my 20s, and people have mistaken me for being in my 30s. And I'm like, really? Really? Man? Of course, I've also popped into, like, Discord calls on occasion, and some people are like, are you a dude? They used to bother me, but now I actually get quite a bit of joy out of that. I want to voice more men, okay? Like, I love voicing guys. I don't get to do it very much, but I have a few guys under my belt, and they're all great. If Pepper were here, I'd do her boy, because that would make her laugh, and it'd be like, I love you! I love Quentin so much. Most people didn't realize that was me when I first debuted as him. Yeah, honestly, music lover, you're right. My gosh, my dad was an amazing guy, and I hope that I can be, you know, anywhere close to as amazing as him. It's a lot. It's a big pair of shoes to feel, and that's part of why I relate a lot with Audrey. This didn't feel like a theme the game was meant to, you know, have, but there's a part of me that looks at it going like, man, how does Audrey feel about being connected to this legacy, and how does she feel about maybe not being as good as Joey, but being better than Joey? It's rough. I started writing a song about it, and then it got very venti, and then I stopped. Because I write songs occasionally, I just never produce them because I don't know how. Noah, I feel your pain. Beth, I feel your pain. Gosh. Ray, thank you. That's a very nice way of saying it. It's better than saying I'm old. Because I'm not old. Yet. Who is... Sisters. Don't text in the group chat. I'm on stream. Thank you, Bernie. You're very sweet. Gosh, listen, if we ever call, I look forward to if that ever happens. That would be cool. I love Discord calls every now and again, just so long as it's one where everybody can get a word in. Because, oh boy, have I been in a lot recently that have not been that way. Oh, Noah, I feel your pain. See, the thing I'd be worried about is somebody would take my song, do a cover of it better than I could, and no one would ever find the original. But, honestly, you know, I'd get to be flattered that somebody enjoyed my work. Mm-hmm. Aw, thank you. You're not the first person to say that my art style has a little bit of a Disney princess flair to it. The other person who said that was, gosh, I think it was, Yupacito. Or, I actually don't know how to pronounce their name, but he's the guy that did that really cool group artwork piece for Adrenaline Dubs back on one of our anniversaries. It was so cool. That was like my lock screen for the longest time. Ray, we need to call more. You're fun. Thank you, guys. You're sweet. Joey founded the place, so he gets Employee of the Month. Gosh. Oh my god. Yes. Beth, I want to know about that too, the nepotism. Oh. Ray! You're gonna make me cry. Thank you so much. Gosh. Maybe we can do her hair swirly a little bit better. I am mortified by how the heck you would style this thing. Like, the cosplayers who have to, like, do the wigs for this character, my condolences. You did not sign up for this, did you? Yeah. Business lady? Me? You're kidding, right? Oh. Hardly. I haven't got a businessy bone in my body. Aw. I mean, hey, Noah, all you gotta do is say, hey, wanna call? And I'll say, sure, why not? Hairspray, a lot of hairspray, yeah. Like, Audrey... The most unrealistic thing about Bendy and the Dark Revival is that Audrey's hair stays perfect throughout the entire game. Girl, what is your secret? I need to know. What is your deal? Yeah, I think we're keeping the music off. I just want to talk and I can't multitask today. But you sound like you do, and that's basically 90% of what's needed, right? No, you need some actual business smarts if you want to survive. Her secret, it isn't hair, it's ink. Oh my gosh. You have a friend who is a couple years younger than you, and boy does his voice have bass! You're all about that bass. Oh, I forget that she has a widow's peak. Just like a slight one. But she doesn't have the little devil horns in her hair, which I feel like that's a missed opportunity. She should have some devil horns. Like, not like actual horns. I mean, like devil horns in her hairline. My sister has them, and they're super cute. Joey, you claim to be such a great character guy, but you didn't think this through. Boy. Yeah, I guess if her hair is ink, then maybe it doesn't have to play by the rules of physics, but darn it, Audrey. Okay, so ear goes top of the eye to the bottom of the nose. Makia, I feel you. I feel you. Listen, that is one of the things that you know, being a doll customizer has humbled me significantly. Because, oh boy, are there some things that I feel that I think I can draw, but then I try to draw it on a doll, and then I can't. What can I say? I am excel at hindsight. I excel at being grammatically incorrect. I love you, Beth. That is not making fun of you. I just think that's funny. Yeah. Well, it's just like, it strikes me that it would be really interesting for hairline up here. I don't know how well you can see my reference screen, but like if it were a little bit more on the side of, if it were a little closer to how Bendy's line around the white of his face were, that would be a really interesting design element, and I may draw it that way just for the sake of, I think that'd be fun. Oh, Noah, that's such a mood. Oh my gosh, drawing things on dolls, not easy. Well worth it. Typo dragon is friend. Yeah, you gotta feed the dragon. Yummy. Snacky treat. I love that she's like concerned with one eye but kind of angry with the other. It works though. It works. For my purposes at least. Actually. She's a little more... Yes, I did see that. Listen, I thought it looked good. You gotta be nice to yourself. All of you. Aw, thank you. Music lover, it is... I'm so glad you're enjoying what we do over at Adrenaline Dubs. We are a lot of fun. I gotta ask, do you have a favorite dub that we have done? You know, since we're here. Ray, Mood, if you ever want to try to get into drawing dolls, let me know. I will walk you through it as best I can. I gotta tell you, I really want to test like an alternative style of sealant at some point, because, man, Mr. Super Clear gets expensive and I am so sick of dealing with it and waiting for the weather. Where I live now compared to where I used to live, just the weather isn't great during the summer for it. Like, it's so humid here that I cannot get most dolls' faces painted during the summer, and it stinks. So I'd like to be able to find a way to make that work all times of year, but we'll see if that's meant to be or not. Ooh, I could give her pearls. Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoy your time here on the stage. For my doll people, at some point, I really need to get to doing some doll videos. I'd love to. How much is MSC in the States? It depends on where you live and where you're getting it shipped from. Currently on Amazon, it's about $18 a can, but I've seen it get as high as 25 and as low as 15. So it depends. But right now, it's 18. So that's pretty good. I have an experiment I want to run to see if I can make it work. So one of the things about Mr. Super Clear, okay, so for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Mr. Super Clear is a spray-on sealant that you use to make a doll's face easy to draw on. It puts a paper-like texture on it so that you can draw with colored pencils, watercolor pencils, of course. Yeah, see? Gosh, it's not great. Mr. Super Clear is hailed as being like one of those products that every doll artist needs if you want to draw with colored pencils, and that's not incorrect. It makes a considerable difference. Oh wait, her hair is very different. Okay, hang on, let me do that. Yeah, no, we're gonna mix and match a little, but hello, Audrey, my dear. Okay. So, yeah, no, it makes a huge difference. And I used to use a different sealant before I used MSC, actually. I used Liquitex Matte Medium, which isn't a sealant so much as it is a priming thing. Like, you put it onto your canvas to prime it before you paint it, so that paint sticks better. But the thing is, with Matte Medium, everything sticks to it. It works a little too well, and it's really hard to layer. Oh my gosh, man. Some of my first couple dolls that I did with it, I still have them and they're intact, but man, it was hard to build up layers and colors. Like my Allison Angel doll, she was done primarily, completely with matte medium and then matte varnish over that to lock it in on the final layer. And she could use a little bit more pigmentation on her, I'm not gonna lie. But I think for what my skill level was at the time, she's pretty good. It's just really hard getting things to stick. I want to try what is the name of it? It's literally here on my desk, I think. Let me push things aside precariously. Where are you? Maybe it's not on my desk. If you can hear any rustling here, my desk is a disaster right now. I am in desperate need of cleaning up around here. Okay, it's not on my desk. Oh, it's the Duraclear Ultra Matte Medium. That has a little bit of texture to it, and I think that'll work better, but I don't know yet. Yeah. Go ahead. I would love to hear what it's like over in your neck of the woods. Oh, thank you, Bernie. You're very sweet. Yeah, Beth, I don't know if I've seen any doll attempts from you. I know that you have that cool American Girl doll that you had for a cosplay once, and that was really awesome. And I'd love to see more like that because that was so cool. But have I ever seen you customize a doll? I don't know. But if you do that, I want to see it because that's cool stuff. Hello, Lucky. Welcome. The stream is working much better this time. You know, Lucky, that's your body telling you need some sleep. So I'm glad you got some. It's very important. It's good to have you. What are my thoughts on Carly / the Slicer? Carly? I have many feelings about. When we first got the game... Oh, you're welcome, Beth. Oh my gosh. Much support to you. Aw, man. What? I'm getting robbed. Heck. Moving to the UK. Actually, no. You guys have not been getting the Monster High releases over there. I think I'm good with the US. I get the dolls, just not the sealant for cheap. Gosh. So, when Dark Revival first released, I was actually really mad at Carly. I hated her. She was awful, the worst thing in the world. Ugh, can't stand her. I can't stand her. But now I love her. But now she's dear, and so I'm sure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before. Oh my gosh. That's such a mood, Beth. Oh my gosh. Well, you can go stay over there hating Carly. I have learned how great of a character she is, and I love her. She's so good. Man, like I do think her jump scare gimmick is a little but like given that was the intention, that's okay. I'm okay with that. The thing is, I didn't like her in. Oh man, you're getting G3 now. Yes, good. Well, okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna keep using Carly to talk about the slicer because I can never remember the monster is called a slicer. Hello, Steve. It is so good to see you. Things are good. We're back to drawing Octopus Audrey, which is really fun to say. I have to say, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad. Listen, Adrenaline Dubs is half the reason I'm still into Sonic. Like that was a huge important part of my childhood, and it's part of the reason I became an artist in the first place. Sonic got me to draw, and then people made fun of me for it, and that was rough. Like in the fandom, not like in person. There was one person in person, but screw that person. I didn't care what they had to say. Yeah. But man, I'm so glad that I know better fans nowadays. Man. But no, Carly, I really don't love Jane. She came off as a really entitled character at first, and it's like I don't know. I feel bad about it, but it's like it wasn't until I started writing a fan fiction to explore her from another angle and try and empathize with her that I'm like, yeah, no, I like you now, and now I like Carly too. And I really like Carly as a character. I just wish that she had been maybe teased a little bit more before the game came out. Like, so like we have that beautiful book, the Bendy Crack Up comics, right? I love the Crack Up comics. It's one of my favorite pieces of Bendy media. It's got a lot of great moments. Alice's characterization is top notch in it. Just saying. But I really wish that we had gotten like a page of scrapped concepts, like just something to show that Carly was coming before she did. And I understand maybe she was implemented so late in development, or or maybe not for Bendy and the Dark Revival, but so late in the comics development that maybe she couldn't have plausibly gotten in there. But I really wish that there had been something about scrapped concepts, and then we could have had Carly as something in there. That would have been cool. So it's like I didn't love Jane, but I like Carly. I like the Slicer. They're fun. And y'all can hate on her all you want, but I'm holding her and inviting her to tea. Oh my god. Lucky that's such a mood. Oh, thank you, Steve. Much appreciated. You say that now, Kat, but wait until she pops up playing peekaboo nonsense. Listen. One, did you censor yourself just for my stream? God, devil. Thank you. But also, yeah. Hello, Raya. Good to see you. Man, if we had a Bendy and the Dark Revival employee handbook, how would that even work? Would it be like an Archgate handbook? I don't know. Man. No, I don't think Carly would be the smart one. She doesn't strike me as much. She strikes me as mischievous, but she doesn't strike me as the brains of the group. Hydration check, everybody. Make sure you're hydrated, and shrimp check. Make sure you're not shrimping. Check your posture. Yeah, I got. Steve, you flatter me. Thank you very much, good sir. The horns hold up the halo. Lucky, why would you say something so true but so controversial? Actually, that's not controversial. I think that's accurate. Gosh, I kind of wish that I'd drawn another figure in this drawing now. Because, man, it would be so cool to have, like, Eliza in here and, like, the rest of the gang for Kraken's Labyrinth. Man. Yeah, well. Lots of arms for lots of hugs. Yes. I think I may just have a thing for characters with lots of arms. Like, This wouldn't be the first Bendy character I've assigned multiple arms to. Bonnie Elizabeth Parker. I'm not familiar with who that is. I'm sorry to say. But they're probably cool. Hopefully. Maybe. Okay. I don't know if this is a little too princessy, though. Princessy kind of works for her in the context of this AU. I mean, she technically would be one, so... Secret princess. Let's go, baby. So actually, because we're here and we're actually doing the art, let me talk about what we're drawing here, because I haven't done that yet. So I have an AU. It's called Kraken's Labyrinth, and it's a take on Bendy where it's like, oh, Bonnie and Clyde. Okay, I have not actually seen Bonnie and Clyde, but I know the historical people. Okay, I have a clue. I'm so sorry. I just did not know Bonnie's full name. That's embarrassing. Yeah. Sonic X, my earliest Sonic memory. Oh my gosh. Makia, you probably don't know this because you're new around here. Like, so it's really funny when I do stream stuff. I will get back to talking about AU things in a minute. When I do stream stuff, it's really interesting how many different people from how many different parts of my communities come together. Because you have my people who are, you know, people I know through doll things. You have people who know me as a voice actor primarily for Sonic stuff, but also maybe Smash Bracket, if you're familiar with that series. Highly recommend. Really good stuff over with them. They've been good to me. Secret Tunnel. I don't know the Secret Tunnel song, but I'm into this. Thank you, Beth. Gosh, man, Secret Princess. Yeah, but no, it's like, so you may not know that I'm a fan voice actor for Rouge the Bat, among other things. It's one of my many passions in life. She really does look like a Disney princess. Heck, this is not helping. Man. Maybe I should have drawn this as a straight, like, column or something. Nah, I like it as jagged rocks. It's fun. You've been struck by. Avatar Secret Tunnel. Oh. Is it bad I haven't actually seen most of Avatar? Man. But yeah, my point is, you see a lot of Sonic people and a lot of Bendy people in my streams, and then a lot of people I voice act with and Mario and Sonic stuff too, because there are a lot of those at this point. Yeah. And it's just really cool that all of my communities can come together under one roof every now and again. I like it. You just never know who you're gonna get. What I will also say is that, man, you just know the memes? Oh, same. Friendly mushroom. That's about all of Avatar I know. Also the guy who goes, my cabbages. Oh my god. Steve, no, I can't get into another hyperfixation. I know her hair is more canon accurate now, but, like, I really liked the way I drew it before better. Heck. Like, it was flowy and fun and not stiff. Needs to go to bed but isn't going to bed. Go to bed! There will be a VOD tomorrow if you want to, you know, watch more of this, but also, I get it. Hanging out is fun, and I wouldn't want to leave either. But take care of yourself. In this house, we love and appreciate you and want you all to be healthy and happy. Love you. Actually, yeah, let's just see if adding that helps. I just want it to be a little more flowy. Go for the fun, yeah. Oh, good for you, Lucky. I hope you're enjoying Korra. That's good stuff. Yeah. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. Let's roll with this. Do we ink her up? Yeah. Do people need to go night-night? Thank you, Frankinator. Devil, please, get the night-night stick. Let's go. For those who are unaware, Devil is constantly telling me to go to bed all the time because I'm on a completely different coast and staying up late to hang out with her, among our other friends. Aw, thank you. I try. I love that she has pearls, like that is fun. Yeah. It's true, hair does behave differently in water, but also her style is so freaking gelled. Well, Steve, you're an adult who can make adult choices. Oh. Oh, yes. Ah, music lover. Man, I would love to see that at some point. That sounds so fun. Ink to push. God. Yeah. Oh, that is fair, Ray. I will say we are probably going to end around 9:30 because I'd like to be able to pop into Eric Braw's stream tonight, which I will be linking hopefully at the end of this stream. Remind me. I don't want to forget. If the VOD happens and I've forgotten, I'm going to look really dumb. I don't want that. And no, it's not doing it for me. Screw it. We'll come back to that. But yeah, to actually talk about the AU this is for. So I have an AU called Kraken's Labyrinth, right? And it's fun. I love it so much. And the basic premise is that Henry is a merman because I said so. And he and most of the studio cast are mer people, except Susie, but we'll get to that in a sec. No, Bernie, I can. That's part of being human. Like, everybody looks dumb. At some point in their lives, at least. So, what's the word for it? So Henry, he is this whale merman, and he's cool. We love him. Unfortunately, he and Joey do not have the healthiest of relationships, and it kind of sucks. Joey has not been very good to Henry, to no one's surprise. So Henry runs away from Atlantis, of which Joey is the king. Because, of course, Joey's the king of Atlantis. How else would this go? And because of that, Joey's very upset about it. He's never really gotten over it. And Henry runs away to an island, and he lives on land, and he marries Linda, who is a marine biologist, because yes. And it's very sweet, and they have a kid together. Like, they have a whole happy life. This whole said thing, they have a happy life. Wow, I can't speak. Also on land, Henry meets Mila and Susie Campbell. They are cousins. Mila is a mermaid who is a lamprey mermaid. She's cool. And, wow, Sonic X came out 20 years ago? Gosh. Okay, quick tangent. I was at the Goodwill yesterday, and I was just walking around to see what the lay of the land was. I discovered 2 different Knuckles figures from Sonic X, and it's like, wow, they were not anything I wanted. I've got a Jazzwares Knuckles that I adore. Yes, I used to collect the Jazzwares figures, but not a lot, though. And it's just like, man, it was really cool to see some Sonic X merch, but I'm like, what is this doing here? There are benefits of being a marine biologist. Yes, Ray. That is the truth. That is so truthful it hurts. Actually, I'm gonna... Oh. You know, I think... Do I want to make my life harder? Kinda. I'm as old as Pokemon? Heck. if a jellyfish went and insulted the great king of Atlantis, Joey Drew, he would lock him up in the labyrinth with the Kraken. So the Ink Demon is a Kraken that, guards a labyrinth, and that's where Joey imprisons anybody who turns against him. So Allison, who is like this super cool swordfish lady, yeah, she's in prison because she tried to she tried to start a coup. There are benefits until the specimen bites. Devil. God, Henry does not bite, I think. I haven't actually asked him if he bites, but I don't think he does. I'll have to ask him later. Steve, we do not insult the other Rouge voice actresses, because I love them. They're all great. I mean, some are more to my taste than others, but they're all great. I just love what I do here in the fandom. There's no comparing. And also, I don't want Lonnie Manella to be mad at me. I kind of work with people who work with her now. But even so, love Lonnie Manella. Henry bites but gentle. I'm sorry, I'm just imagining, like, Henry struggling to eat ice cream all of a sudden. I don't know why that's what comes into my mind. But Henry and ice cream, that's a good thought. Henry should have some ice cream on the beach as a treat. But yeah, so Henry and Linda go and have this happy and fulfilling life without Joey. And, everybody thinks Henry's dead back in Atlantis, because he just left without a word, and Joey's like, Henry died. Or at the very least, Henry's dead to me. So he does that. One day, Sammy Lawrence, who is also a merman. He said it was a take. Steve, you can't be making some spicy takes on my stream. I love you, though. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, so, what's the word for it? Wow. So, Sammy Lawrence, who is a beta fish guy and really cool, ends up beached one day because he's, like, just listening to this beautiful voice on the beach. Spoiler alert, it's Susie. There is Samsy in this fic. Don't at me. It's like the only fic where I allow myself to ship Susie and Sammy, so I'm doing it. Normally, I'm a solidly a Sammy and Jack kind of gal. But I ship Sammy Lawrence with everybody, so. The man needs love. Darn it. Yeah. So, let me turn the layer back on for the fingers. Oh boy. Oh, you did? Lucky, what was your beta fish's name? I need to know. No spicy takes on my stream. Yeah, because basically he'd be totally naked. Actually, no. Actually, hang on one second. I am going to open up my file for Betafish Sammy, because I drew him a couple years ago, but he's the only member of this AU that I have drawn in full. Sammy has 2 hands he can make do. Amen. Amen to that. Where is import? No, not import. I want to open. Oh. I don't know if you can actually see the open menu. I kind of hope you can't. Was it? No, it wasn't this year. It was 2020. Wow, it was 2020. I really need to draw this guy again. I don't draw nearly as much as I would like to, but this was the year of the mermaids. Like, holy cannoli. Did I draw Henry that year too? Holy, wow. This is taking a minute to load. Okay, I think I may be wrong about having drawn Sammy this year. No, yeah, it was 2021. Oh, Sparky. That's a great name for a fish. I love that. Anyway, here's Sammy. He is very abolitious. Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing, but I had fun with new scale brushes and stuff. All right. Take care. Sleep well, Makia. Oh, hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow, and we'll see you soon. All right. Thank you, Steve. And we hope you had a really good time, too. Have a great rest of the night. We will have a good rest of the stream. Yeah. What kind of... I have no idea. Lucky, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. All I saw is I like the betta fish that are red and blue. And I said, that one. I want that one. Brandy. Thank you. You can acknowledge people being hot even when you are not attracted to them. I do all the time. Yeah, he's beautiful. I love him. Ah, man. I had so much fun with his hair. Like, man, it doesn't look all that good nowadays, but I could probably do better. But I'm still really proud of this. I learned a lot. Yeah. So I have no idea what kind of betta fish he is. I just know I like him a lot. So yeah, so half of the story, well, not even half of the story, a third of the story is let's explore this romance between Sammy and Susie. Because, like, there's a whole thing where Susie's a little bit jealous. Oh, take care of Muse. Oh, wait, you're saying goodnight to Makia. Durr. Sorry, I read too fast. Whee! Into the wall I go. Yeah, no, so part of it is... Yes. Just because you're not ordering from the menu doesn't mean you can't still appreciate the food. Exactly. That is a great way to put it. Yeah, so Sammy and Susie have this romance going on, and the thing is, Susie's cousin Mila, who, yes, I made a fan character out of Mila Lenya because I could. Don't at me. So she's a mermaid. But Susie isn't, because she doesn't come from that side of the gene pool. And Susie's a little bit jealous about it. Oh, have fun. Enjoy. You don't have to talk a lot in order to enjoy the stream, Bernie. It's okay. I mean, I'm silent on a lot of streams that I tune into. Holy cannoli. But no, so, yeah. So... Susie's a little bit jealous, and she's always felt like, you know, the weaker family member, because it's like, you know, Mila is so loved and so beautiful and wonderful, and gosh, how can I ever be as good as her? But then Sammy comes in, and he loves her for who she is, not what she is. And it's like, you know, it gives her some confidence, because it's like, hey, you know, I don't have to be a fish in order to be valuable. It's great. And then Joey ruins it, because he's Joey. And I'm mean. Oh, hello, Nuva. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, so... Gosh, so Susie unfortunately has to deal with a lot of... Oh, thank you. I'm glad that my laugh is nice. I aspire, as my sister would say. But yeah, so what's the word for it? I keep saying that. Honestly, Joey is jealous. I don't know if Joey's like actually romantically into Henry in this one. He might be. I don't know. But he's definitely upset that Henry left him. He left him in a heartbeat. No questions asked. Well, actually many questions asked, but you know, we're not going to ask him. Henry's not answering. Yeah. Oh, best of luck getting homework done, Nuva. Kick its butt. Make it regret ever messing with you. Yeah. I love you. Some people enjoy my aggressive positivity, and others are like, Kat, are you okay? The answer is sometimes. But yeah, so to back it up a little bit, so Joey goes, so I still love that shadow. Okay. Henry, how could you leave me? I'm the most excelling and excellent king. Beth, I can't. I love it. So because Sammy starts sneaking off to the shore. Joey's like, something's up with this Sammy Lawrence. Because Sammy happens to be his royal musician. He does all of his composing. He, leads the royal orchestra. Like, he's a pretty big deal. And when he's, showing up late and has his head in the sea foam, like, it's because I can't say clouds. They don't have clouds underwater, to my knowledge. Marine biology people in the chat, please proceed to prove me wrong. He's like, something's up. So eventually he starts catching on, and Sammy realizes that he's been caught onto, and he's like, Joey only responding to Your Excellency. He has that kind of an ego about him. Let's be real. At least the way I write him, he does. I can't speak on the canon. I don't write the canon. But yeah, so Joey eventually follows Sammy to the shore, and Sammy has finally decided that he's going to say goodbye to Susie forever so that he doesn't endanger her, and in the process endangers her, and Henry, and Linda, and the four of them get kidnapped. It's great. We love kidnapping in this house. So Joey kidnaps the three of them, and we've got our two human characters, Linda and Susie, trapped in bubbles, and they're in, like, the royal throne room for a bit, but Henry and Sammy are, like, immediately cursed and thrown into the labyrinth where the Kraken is, and they're trying to figure out a way out of there. Meanwhile, back on the beach, you have Eliza, who is Henry and Linda's daughter, and you have Mila, and the two of them are like, we gotta find a way to save them. Like, that's their family right there. Yes, fish snapping. Exactly. You get it. So they go on a journey to Atlantis, where Mila is not from. Mila is not familiar with how Atlantis works because she's from the Arctic Ocean. This is a tropical ocean. Mila's also a little bit Russian. Oh no, he's hot. Cursed how? Well, still figuring that out for Henry, but Sammy is very vain in this AU, so he is, he's made inky. He's, like, covered in, like, this sea sludge, and, he's bald, which is not a curse, but it's a curse for Sammy because he's vain, and he's, like, he really cares about his hair. And also, like, I don't know if you guys know anything about merfolk lore, but, like, the longer a merfolk's person's hair is, usually the more powerful they are. So now Sammy has been stripped of any of his power, which is great. And also, he has no face. So he's having a time. Also, he's probably without color now, because, like, taking the color out of him would probably make him really upset. Yes. It's okay, Lucky. I feel like a lot of people have no idea who I'm talking about when I bring up Mila, so I'm glad that you figured it out. That makes me happy. Yeah, so, gosh. So Sammy is cursed in that way. I don't know how Henry is cursed, because one of the things that happened, that's a smaller detail, but very important, is when Henry escaped from Joey the first time, Joey injured Henry, and Henry, when he finally achieves human form, is, unfortunately for him, he is forced to walk with a cane because he has a bad leg. And there's, like, this colossal scar on his tail from where he got hurt. So that's unfortunate. I don't know if that reduces his speed any in the water. I really don't know how exactly Henry is cursed. I gotta figure that out. And if you guys have suggestions, by all means. Joey has done a lot of horrible things to curse people. We're gonna get to Susie in a minute. But yeah, gosh, like, he turned Grant into seafoam once. Jack was like a melting blob at one point. Norman is particularly scary. So my dear friend Full Metal Devil actually designed Norman for this one. He is an anglerfish. He's got these beautiful glowing eyes. Oh man. But he is very monstrous, and he's kind of like stuck as a mindless zombie roaming as one of the guards of this place. It's awful. Oh man. Oh yeah, he got clawed. Oh, you know it. Henry is having a time. What's my verdict on it? I haven't played much of it for myself. I actually tried to stream Boris in the Dark Survival once, and my computer my stream lagged so badly that just no one could see anything, so I said screw it and turned it into an art stream. But when my friend Kitty played it, I watched that all the way through on stream, and that was such a fun time. Man, I think back to that summer so much. Boris in the Dark Survival is worth playing. It does a nice job of foreshadowing a couple of things with Dark Revival, I think. There's not much to it in terms of story, but if you like the challenge of going into an area and, you know, avoiding the monsters that we've grown to love in the world of Bendy, highly recommend it. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Thank you, Devil. See, this is why I talk to Devil about these things. She knows her stuff when it comes to the creatures. We appreciate your expertise, my girl. Man. Oh, got Ray. I look forward to later. Oh no, Beth, that's awful. I may have to steal that. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. Enjoy. Hello, Fiddle. It is good to see you again. I hope you enjoyed your drinks. Speaking of which, hydration check. Love that water. Water good. Yeah. So, gosh. So back to Susie. Susie's fun. So Susie's whole thing is she's, you know, I mentioned before, she's really insecure about not being a mer person, okay? She's having a time about it. And Joey, you know, picks up on this when it's like, how could Sammy go and date someone? That's a human! Especially after, you know, humans are what took Henry away from him. He is very against humans. It's really not good for the humans. They're very lucky Joey hasn't invaded yet or something. It's bad. So he plants that seed of doubt in her, which is just, and he's like, he will never love you so long as you are different, but I can fix it. And he turns her into this abominable, you know, monster, and she's like this, you know, Alice Angelfish. I don't know if she's actually an angelfish, but Sammy refers to her as his angelfish as a term of endearment because I think that's cute. And also, I think angelfish are actually freshwater fish, so probably not when this is in the ocean. I don't know, though. What I am going to say is that I've been considering maybe a jellyfish for her. Because at the very least in post, she is a jellyfish mer of some sort. Because at some point, I'd like to say, you know what, Susie, you've earned it. You can go be a mermaid now because I said so. So that is something I want to do in post. But, you know, I mean, just the ability to paralyze people with little tendrils. Oh, that'd be fun. We love all the good malice in this house. But that surprises no one. She is my favorite. So yeah, so she's stuck as this antagonist working for Joey and, you know, also looking for Sammy or maybe wanting to be better than Sammy. I'm still figuring that out. The other idea is that Joey is going the slow body horror transformation and making Henry a kraken or a cute Bendy, but open wounds make the things fun. Oh my god. You know, turning Henry into a kraken would actually be really good, and it would add a sense of urgency in regards to, like, it taking time to take effect. I may have to grab that. Thank you very much. Sammy heard it once and was like, it's cute and it works. Yeah. Now, I actually have, like, 2 chapters of the fic that all this is related to out, and it goes over some of these things, but it's like, Porter and Heidi maybe being jellyfish. Oh my gosh. I repeat, stick that Henry in a time loop. Well, I mean, that's what the labyrinth is. It's an unending prison that he can't get out of. But I don't think time loop is the way I want to go with it. Like, you know, we have enough Henrys and time loops, so let's just put one in prison as a treat. Because I can. You are good at angst, Beth. Apparently, nah. You just are. Ooh, hee hee hee. Yeah. Time to put Sammy in a coma. No, let's not put Sammy in a coma. That man has been through enough. Well, maybe later. As a treat. You know. Nah, it is a classic, and I am very into it. But I hurt Henry enough in Searching the Depths. Actually, can I talk about Searching the Depths for a minute? It's not Kraken's Labyrinth. Actually, no. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, do suggest it, Lucky. We have enough Henrys and time loops. Let's put him in prison. Cat 2023. God, you could clip me on that. Man, Sammy in a coma, sitting in the sea. Devil! No! I get the green one. Gosh. I thought I was going to be lining this piece tonight. No, I'm just redrawing the entire thing. What if Joey was trying to erase Henry's memories of his family? Would still add that time limit and earn urgency. Sleeping Birdie. Oh my god. Actually, ooh, make Henry a blank slate for Joey to manipulate as he pleases? Yeah, that sounds like a very Joey Drew thing to do. I'm into it. I will consider that. You guys have good suggestions. Thank you. Man, that would hurt. Yep. You know, Henry works in many different fashions. We love a versatile Henry. What I am going to say is that the other part of this fic is very book character heavy. So we get to go and have some fun with our DCTL cast, amongst others. Who are in as the palace workers in this one. So, of course, Joey needs some staff members. So we get Eliza and Mila sneaking around the castle, and they run into the likes of Buddy and Dot and Jacob. All right, take care. It was so good to see you, Music. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. And thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, everybody in this franchise needs a hug, or at the very least, hot cocoa on a blanket. I'm just saying. Yeah, so we have Buddy. He shows up. He's important. He may sacrifice himself in an act of heroism. I haven't decided yet. But Buddy's there. We love him. So they're helping Eliza, and I may have my OC in there, Bella, because I love her. And I can't resist, not putting her in things at least somewhere in the background. But then we get to Audrey, the thing I've been drawing this entire stream. So I finally figured out how Audrey might work here. You guys are gonna love this. Okay, so Audrey, she's Joey's daughter. This is a very important part of her character. But how do we make it work in this context? Because, everybody's still alive. Well, okay. It's not the 1970s yet. Actually, I don't know what year this AU takes place in. But yeah. Bye, buddy. Sorry, buddy. We love you so much. Gosh. How does fish lycanthropy work? That's just a thought for later, man. So playing with Bendy and the Dark Revival, it doesn't quite match up with our usual Bendy timeline, but it's okay. I'm allowed to mix and match what I want. So we're going to say that Joey still has some feelings for people. He has some feelings for Nathan Arch. And Joey, there's still time for Joey to commit multiple war crimes. I can't, Beth. You were on fire tonight. No, you can't do this to me. Dogfish. Fishcanthropy. Thank you. Stop being funnier than me on my own stream, darn it. Oh, I love it. But yeah, so Joey has a bit of a crush on Nathan, and Nathan has a bit of a crush on Joey, you know? I mean, they knew each other in their youth, and when Henry was gone, somebody had to comfort Joey. But Nathan is, one of those high society people. And, he doesn't want to take advantage of Joey, and Joey's afraid of Nathan taking advantage of him, so it's, not a good time. So they haven't gotten together. Plus, Nathan was married, but his wife is dead. The only family he's got left is Wilson, who might be a little younger in the SAU. I mean, maybe not, because, I've established merfolk live to be, hundreds of years old in this one, unless they decide to live on land and give up some of their immortality, but, that's another matter entirely. But Nathan is over there helping Joey to make an heir, for his kingdom, because eventually, Joey's gonna die. And he needs somebody to inherit the throne. And so Joey goes and works with Nathan and starts, trying things. They make Betty as a test run. She's now the maid. They make the keepers. They exist. So Bella can fall in love with them. Cough. We'll get to that in a minute. But eventually we get Audrey, who is the secret princess character. Ow. Sorry, Wilson. We love you, Wilson. Gosh. Instead of a wolf, they turn into that nightmarish leprous seal from Happy Feet. I haven't actually seen Happy Feet. I should probably watch Happy Feet. My grandmother owns the sequel to that on VHS, but I've never watched it. Maybe I should. Should I watch Happy Feet? I don't know. Anywho, so... Yeah, we'll deal with that in a bit. Poor volleyball boy deserved love. No, he does not. Yeah, I'm gonna hide my hands now. Oh no, Ray, you can't just say that. Eel keepers? Oh. Yes, I love it. Also, I'm starting to feel a little sore in the throat. Definitely can't go for too much longer, but 9:30 we're gonna end. Then we're gonna link you guys to Eric's stream, and it's gonna be good. Anywho, so Audrey is happening behind the scenes. That's why she's an octopus, cause Joey... Yes, Happy Feet 2 is a movie that exists. See, clearly it must not be worth watching if even you haven't heard of it. Yeah. Happy Feet has 3? What? I feel like we could do some eels, we could do some squids... We could do a lot of things. The keepers don't all have to be the same fish. We could have multiple fish. But definitely, at least one of them is an octopus to, preface Audrey with. Because Audrey, she's an octopus because Joey's an octopus. And they look sort of related. That's our clue that they're related in this one. Not that anybody knows that. So, but Audrey's been kept a secret, and nobody really knows about her. She's kind of locked up, sheltered. Just, except now Eliza's found out that Audrey exists. Eliza accidentally breaks Audrey out of her room. Wilson's not happy about this. Wilson doesn't like his dad. Wilson also doesn't like Joey. He's really hoping the two of them will get together, so he can take both of them out, and then become the king. But Audrey's standing in his way. So he's kind of after killing Audrey too. So Wilson is going to be our antagonist that we have to deal with. Oh my god. Banana eel. Yes. Banana eel. I am into that. Yes. Yes. Woo! I excel at planning sealkeeper warbles. I excel at improv. What can you do? We love you, Mr. Drew. So much, Your Majesty. Take a little moment to stretch. We need a good stretch. Ooh. Don't forget to do your wrist exercises. Whew, yeah. Okay, so that's where we are. So Audrey and Eliza are gonna team up, and their dads were once best friends. Now they're gonna be best friends, and they're gonna go and do things, and it's gonna be cool, because I said so. So that's where we're at. That is where we're at. So nobody knows that Audrey exists in this kingdom. She is a stranger to everybody. I look forward to seeing how this goes now that I have Bendy in the Dark Revival as a thing I can use in it. I'm also very tempted to say that Porter is in the labyrinth. I don't know what Porter did to get put in the labyrinth, but he did something. He doesn't regret it. We love you, Porter. Yeah. Dark Revival has given me a lot of fuel to write things. Unfortunately, I have not written a lot of things, which is unfortunate. I would like to... You know what? I'm going to be mean to myself, but we're going to put it on another layer so it's not as mean. What if Wilson isn't too powerful because he doesn't have much hair, but with a little hair he manages to control that power and uses it smartly? I'm sorry, I'm just imagining Wilson with a mullet now. Porter breathed in Joey's general direction, and I took that personally. Porter teleported Joey's stuff. Y'all, I can't with you. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna give Audrey a little bit of a scarf thingamajig. Yeah. Scarf is good. Would Porter be a dolphin? Would Porter... Wilson's Clive? Oh, Clive from Pokemon? Lucky I can't. No. I know. Oh my god. No one wanted to. No, oh my god. Yes. You know what? I think we should give Wilson a mullet. This is a younger Wilson I'm playing with, not by like too much, but like young enough that he and Audrey are probably the same age in this one, or at least pretty close to it. He blames Audrey for most of the problems with his childhood. Nathan was always more focused on Joey and creating Audrey than he was him. I did not need this comparison. Sorry, Noah. This is the nature of the beta stage. We get experimental. And sometimes we get shitposty. Murdolphin Porter doing flips in the air going, whee! God, I'm gonna go on Eric's stream and I'm gonna tell him, guys, Dolphin Porter. Mollison. God. You see, that's part of the big climactic battle, right? So Wilson like pops out at the very end with some crazy invention of his own, and he tries to like take over Atlantis, but somewhere in the battle he loses his mullet and therefore his power. And then he's bald. No, I feel like that's too mean. I mean, he's Wilson, but he's Wilson. Oh my god. Honestly, I don't know if anybody knows what to expect when it comes to my streaming community. Because, again, we're so inconsistent. We don't really have an identity here other than I'm fun and you guys are fun. It's fun. What a quirky fella. Hey, Spence! Lovely to have you, my dude. Welcome. Oh my god. So Porter and his pod of dolphins mistake Wilson for a volleyball and are eternally playing volleyball with him, and that's how this AU ends. Okay. Fine. Let's roll with it. It's Wilson, but he's Wilson. Yeah. It's Wilson, but he's Wilson. We do have puns and shenanigans. Hello. It is so good to see you. Just imagining Wilson's hair either falling out all at once or it slips off like a wig. And then he wears like a little tiny Dumbo octopus on his head as a hat, as a treat. He needs a hat. Hashtag get Wilson a hat. 2023. Spence, we got talking about AUs. So I'm talking about Kraken's Labyrinth, my Bendy Merfolk AU, and we're contemplating how we're gonna fit Wilson into it. We contemplated Wilson having a mullet, and then he loses his mullet at the end of the story. Because we can do these things. This is fan fiction. I live for the chaos. Audrey nonsense. I can't. Beth, you can't do this to me. Oh my god. Get Wilson a hat. Wilson deserves a hat, I think, as a treat. Like, he rocks the bald look, don't get me wrong. But I think he would really kill it with a cool hat. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. What if, Wilson making Dudley the... Man, Wilson tries to make Dudley, but ends up making a crab monster. Like, he tries to make a cute Dudley, and it was always going to be a crab, but then he's a crab monster. He was a rock lobster. No. Henry and the Ink Demon fused to create perfect Bendy since he now has a soul, and he goes on a funny little redemption arc in the cycle. Yes! Spence, I live for stuff like that. You have no idea how many AUs I love. Wilson figures out how to reverse Bendy's Kraken form, but the spell he uses is unstable, and Bendy bounces back and forth. That... Man, okay, I actually have to get into something real quick, because magic is a thing. There isn't really an ink machine in Atlantis, because why would there be? But Thomas Connor is a wizard. Because I said so. What else is the engineer gonna do? Let's be real. The thing is, he gets cursed and thrown in the labyrinth. And when he's cursed and thrown in the labyrinth, his spells now work poorly. So his spells go from, they always have the opposite of the intended effect happen. So like, say I want to cast a spell to make fire happen. Oh, it's ice now. Okay. That's fine. It sucks. So Tom is experiencing eternal opposite day over there, and it really sucks for him. He is so frustrated. And he hasn't quite figured out what is going wrong with him. Also, I don't know how I'm gonna incorporate the Boris the Wolf thing. Oh, that's another thing. So, the tunes are a little tricky in this one, because Bendy is like the Kraken. But Boris is Henry's pet dog. Henry just has, like, a service dog that, and that's Boris. I don't know what happens to Boris while all this is going on. And during one point in my brainstorming, I imagined that Boris followed after them into the ocean and ended up stuck in the labyrinth too. And then Henry finds a service dog just swimming around there. He can breathe under there because, like Joey said, nah, I can't hurt the dog. The dog can breathe underwater now because I said so. Joey Drew has the heart for one thing from the land. Dogs. Unlike other AUs where he literally sacrificed Wally's dog. Because I'm a horrible person. Rest in peace, Sage. We love you very much. I'm so sorry for being mean to you. Yeah. Boris could stay with a family friend. I don't know how many they have up on land there. Actually, you've brought a very good point, Beth. So Tom is stuck with Wally's spellbook. No, I actually don't remember what I did with Wally. Did I have a fish for him? Like, I know that Bertram is a vampire squid. I know Tom used to be a wolf fish, but that's too easy, so I'm going to change it at some point. Allison is a swordfish. Grant is a grouper. Jack is a bunny sea slug. Because he's my favorite, and so he's getting favorite treatment. But I don't remember what a lot of the fish were. I gotta go back and look. Joey be like, what the dog doing here? Honestly, man. Dispel magic instead boosts the enemy's magic. Oh my Fiddle, that's exactly it. Tom feels like a failure in the labyrinth with his spells, but Allison comforts him. I don't know what Allison gets cursed with. Joey might take her brains away. I don't know. Because, like, she's pretty strong. And she's pretty good at strategizing. She's tactful. She's the one who tries to raise a coup against him, and it almost works. Because Joey's been really awful in sending a lot of people to, the prison that is the labyrinth. So I don't know. Hello, Raya. It is all good. We've got about 15 more minutes left before we call it for tonight. But I am so glad that you were here. Yeah, so I've put a lot of thought into this AU, but gosh, man. It would be nice if I actually wrote it. Hydration check. Whee! But yeah. But the point is, there's a lot of stuff happening. A lot of stuff. Ugh. And this isn't even the only thing that's been affected by Bendy and the Dark Revival. Like, I've got stuff with Searching the Depths that's happening. Oh, gosh. Oh, thank you. You're incredibly sweet. I've been having fun with this. Audrey's fun to draw. She's hard to draw, but she's fun to draw. Actually, you know what? We'll end off the stream by giving her some facial marks. That would be nice. Okay, we're also going to do it on this layer still, on purpose, in case I mess it up. Like, I don't know why she would have a drippy face. Maybe she just really is not good at keeping herself together. I don't know. But we'll see. But yeah, so maybe he doesn't curse her with anything and just thinks that her coup was a lucky accident. Like, she only had a chance because there were people who bought her lies. Ooh. Actually, I think the thing that we might curse Allison with is amnesia. Because, like, I know that that's a good option for Henry, but, like, you can't really take away Allison's brains. That seems a little cruel. But taking away her memory, it would not just hurt her. It would hurt Tom. And that's very important to me. We have to hurt Tom. Sorry, Tom. I love you very much. Oh, thank you. Yeah. No, honestly, she'll probably get some patterns like this on her tentacles. So yeah, this is workable. No, that's too bulbous. Yeah. I really could stand to do more with, like, designing the more mer features for, like, the human side of the merfolk. Just to make it a little more fun. We will see what happens. But yeah. Yeah. Well, Lucky, you're here as the resident Alice and Tom lover. Next to Devil, of course. So, I know that's going to hurt you, and I apologize for hurting you, but it's so good. What? I really hope that didn't do anything weird. That was a weird glitch. Anywho, yeah. So, so what have we learned today? Kat is a very cruel writer. And will do many things for the sake of angst, but also with good reason. The thing about a Kat Alyst story is that they always end happily. No matter how much I put these characters through, I refuse to let it be an ending that ends poorly. Like, yeah, bad things will happen and people will be forever scarred, but ultimately, they will make it out alive. Oh, okay, Raya. We will see. It's been a long couple of days. I am rather tired. Plus, I do have a stream to attend after this, but maybe. We will see. I am not one of those people that calls every night with folks. I am all over the place. Okay. Actually, I do kind of want to give her a mole or something. Thank you, Nuva. You would know many things about my angst, wouldn't you? As a resident lover of Nutcracker things, because I am so mean to Orin. Oh, yes, I am. Okay, ooh, I like that quite a bit. Don't worry, I will link in very soon. Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just like, I don't want, like, a bunch of bad things to happen and then there be no recovering from it, you know? There's something narratively satisfying for me in writing a world that has some hope to it. Like, you know, as Allison often tells us, there's always hope. Oh my god. Steve. Steve, I thought you left for the night. Gosh, yeah, no, we're just talking about angst. I mean, I really looked at the story of the Nutcracker and said, hey, so what if we took the Nutcracker and cursed him to be human, and that was actually worse? And when we get more of that juicy angst, oh my god, there's like 9 minutes left of the stream, and you're gonna get me talking about my son, man, y'all. I gotta get back to actually writing my Nutcracker story. I'd love to make it real so badly. You guys have no idea. Just figuring out how I want to do it is hard. And really, I think I just need to go for it and hope that it works out. I don't know, though. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no. Love my Nutcracker stuff. Orin is one of the best OCs I have ever built, and I love him so much. I say that as I'm staring across the room at his doll, because it lives on my bedside table. I often don't display it anywhere else because I just like him being right there. Oh, you cursed yours into a rat? Oh my gosh. Okay. So Orin doesn't get, like, cursed to be human until, like, very late in his story, like, when he's having a lot of doubts about things. And, like, the whole message of that tale is, like, being a Nutcracker is, you know, about upholding the values of one, not about the build of doll you are. It's very important for him to hear, I think. But also that's the arc where, like, humanity is a really big deal, so yeah. I gotta hear more about your Nutcracker one of these days, Beth. You do good stuff. Yeah, oh my gosh, you guys. I can't with you. Thank you. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. Gosh. I love my boy a lot. He is so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. Absolutely, that is the case. Woo! Aw, thank you. That means a lot, Steve. It means a lot to all of you, my goodness. I gotta, like, draw him more. There's a lot of stuff that I gotta work on, you know? Just, never enough hours in the day. Thank you, I'm glad my singing is scrumptious. I wish I had more in me to do more of that. But alas, we are not there. Oh, man. Ooh. Ooh, almost like the little bit of a princessy glove thing. Yes, please. Hello. Yes. Never enough time. Ooh. Oh. Audrey, sweet Audrey. Oh, I love her. She's beautiful. Apparently I'm from Philadelphia now. No, I'm not. I love her. This has been a really fun stream. thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I have had a really good time, and maybe I'll have to do more with this illustration. I don't know if it's something I'll finish. I don't know if maybe I'll add more to it. Like, I kind of love to have, like, Eliza or some of my other merfolk. Yeah, no, it would be on the other hand, unfortunately. Unless I flip the image, which I'm not going to do. I really like it this way. Maybe I can add like some of the other merfolk behind her at another point in time, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, no, thank you for the marking suggestion. It was a good idea. But yeah, at the very least, I should really design Eliza, because I designed a lot of the merfolk in Sims, but I gotta go back to that at some point. Yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. It's been really good having you here. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to go over to Twitch and pray that I'm muted. Please, Twitch, behave with me. And once it loads, we are going to get you a link to Eric Bra's stream for the evening, assuming that he's live by now. I'm pretty sure he is. And we are going to direct you over to his stream. Aw, hey, you know what? I hope that your painting has gone well. Like, my goodness. Okay, yes, he is on. Excellent. He's got 8 viewers at the moment. Let's see if we can raise that number a little bit. I am really excited to go and listen to what's up with him. Okay. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight. This has been a really good time, and I'm always so happy to spend it with all of you. I don't stream as much as maybe I would like to, but that's okay. You know, the few times a year that I get to do this, it's a lot of fun. And I hope that maybe we can do this again sometime soon. If there's anything that you would like to see here on the channel, do let me know. If you want to talk AUs or, you know, do any number of things, draw together this, that, or the other, let me know. I am open to suggestions. I am open to trying new things. Or just doing this again, because this was fun. Alright, we are going to link this in the chat. Once again, alcohol warning, he does drink publicly on stream. If you are uncomfortable with that, I would not recommend this live stream, but if you are, it's a really good time. It's just shooting the breeze and having a good time. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the night, and we will see you at some point in the future. Take care. Ciao.